Yo, what's going on, guys? We're live. Let's get it. We won another game. That's 5 for 5 in London derbies. That means we run London, ladies and gentlemen. London's red. We beat Fulham today 3-0. Got a clean sheet. We beat Chelsea clean sheet. We beat Leicester. Sorry, not Leicester. Palace clean sheet. We beat Brentford with a clean sheet. And this makes it 5 for 5, including Tottenham, of course. Let me know what you guys thought about the game. Let me know what you guys thought about the win. Leandro Trossard, absolute masterclass. Three assists to get a hat trick of assists. And also Mikel Arteta with his 100th win. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start this video. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Let's go. Woo! Yes, Arsenal fans. How is everybody doing on this wonderful Sunday evening? We have just beat Fulham 3-0, and what a game it was. The game started off in a way where where we looked like we were going to absolutely rip them to shreds with an own goal that they conceded from the opening minutes that was ruled offside. We're going to look at everything one by one as we go. Then we went into the situation where we continued to push on, and we finally got the great breakthrough with Gabriel Magalhaes scoring a header to get us the breakthrough goal. And then we go again. Woo! Leandro Trossard gives the ball to Gabriel Martinelli. Another header. Bang. There you got 2 assists from Leandro Trossard. His delivery has been outstanding. He was the star of the game. Leandro Trossard, absolute masterclass today. What a great performance from the team. What a game. Absolutely agree with you guys in the comment section. Put respect on Gabriel. That guy is a solid scoring and does more than guys like Richarlison. 100% agree. Glock right there. Let me know in the chat what you guys thought about Leandro Trossard's masterclass. People said we didn't improve in January. People said we did not improve in January. What was that? That was an absolute masterclass performance from some of these guys in the team. Let's get through the rest of the game. Mikel Arteta made some substitutions. We got to see Gabriel Jesus get into the team. We got to see Ben White come off for Tomiyasu. There was a bunch of different things that happened, but the main thing is, ladies and gentlemen, we absolutely blitzed them. And today was an example of what happens. Today is an example of what happens when you try to not play a low block against us. This is why teams play low blocks against Arsenal. This is why teams play low blocks against Arsenal, ladies and gentlemen, because when you don't play a low block, you get absolutely obliterated like they did today with Leandro Trossard getting a hat trick of assists, as you can see right there. Gabriel Magalhaes and Gabriel Martinelli both also getting on the score sheet. And if you guys can look, we absolutely peppered them. Now, even Jesus got on the pitch at the end of the game. If you look at the underlying numbers, they did not stand a chance. They had 12 shots, but I don't even remember them having any shots. We absolutely smashed them from the beginning to end. And the way the game started, I didn't even think Trossard was going to be in the team. I didn't even think Trossard was going to be even in the squad. I was shocked to see Trossard was back in the team. Mikel Arteta lied to us. He lied to us because I didn't think Trossard was going to be available. I thought Trossard was going to be out. He lied to us. But guess what? I loved it because it was mind games for the opponent. The opponent thought Trossard was out. Guess what? Trossard was not out, and he was integral to this game. Absolutely dominated the performance. Absolutely put in a masterclass show. And this is, if there is anything closer to a 10, it has to be this performance. He had a hat trick of assists in the first half. He had a hat trick of assists in the first half, ladies and gentlemen. He had 3 assists in the first half. That's a record. No one has ever done that. No one has ever done that. In the history of Premier League football, no one has done that. Opta Stats came out with the stat, and I was quite shocked myself. I didn't think that was a stat. But hey, guess what? We're out here breaking records. Gabriel Martinelli getting on the score sheet. Leandro Trossard getting on the score sheet. These guys putting in absolutely massive performances. And you know who the last person who did that was? You know who? The last time an Arsenal player had a hat trick, we had Willian, who got a hat trick of assists. We got Henrik Mkhitaryan, who had a hat trick of assists against Everton. But these kind of performances don't happen all the time. We have to enjoy these kind of performances. But you know what? I'll be lying if I tell you these things don't happen all the time. because Leandro Trossard not only got a hat trick of assists, he he is showing that we made an amazing transfer getting him in January. He's been an outstanding January transfer signing, and this is the record right here. He's the first player in Premier League history to to get a hat trick of assists away from home in the first half. He's our hat trick hero. Shout out to him, right? But let me just show you guys some of the things that took place in this game, because there were some moments earlier where I you know me, I'm always on referee watch. Today there's nothing to complain about. The goal they drew the lines. Ladies and gentlemen, they finally drew the lines. That's all we've been asking for. All we've been asking for was them to draw the lines. If they would have drawn the lines a long time ago, we wouldn't have had these complaints. We've been asking for them to draw lines and just show us the lines for a long time now. They finally showed us the lines. Today, they finally showed us that a player was offside. Wow. Is this too hard to ask? Show us the goddamn lines. This is amazing. Do your job, referees. Do your jobs. We'll do ours. We'll do ours. And also, people, don't forget to smash that goddamn like button right now. We got 32 people in the chat. We could have 150 of you guys in the chat in 2 seconds if every single one of you guys support your boy and smash that goddamn like button. It takes 2 seconds and it benefits the channel so much. You guys don't understand how much it benefits the channel every time you guys hit that like button. So please do hit that like button right now, as it is free. And let me know, how happy were you? How refreshing is it that the referees are actually doing their job for once, and we don't have to friggin' sit here and complain about refereeing decisions? Now, moving away from that, let's now go into the man himself, Gabriel Magalhaes. And then Gabriel. People love Gabriel, but you know why I love Gabriel? He scores these goals against Fulham all the time. He does it against Fulham every time. Every time we play Fulham, he finds a way to score a goal. If you guys remember, he scored his first career goal against Fulham. He's in his first game for Arsenal, Fulham away to start the season. He scored his first goal against Fulham. Then he does it again at the beginning of this season. He scored a goal against Fulham at the Emirates to win us the game after he had a howler. And then he does it again today to get us the breakthrough goal. He does it again. This man loves scoring against Fulham. He absolutely loves scoring against Fulham, and I love it. The fact that he does it every single time, I love it, because I want to see him score against Fulham. I want to see him score against Manchester United. I want to see him score against all these teams. We have a goal-scoring center back, and his goals have been crucial goals too. They've either been equalizers or they've been winners. None of his goals have ever been goals that didn't matter. So he breaks the duck. He gets us to opening goal. Once he got us to opening goal, the floodgates opened. The sea parted open. Guess what? Big up to my guy Hussein in the chat saying, my guy, congratulations, 3 points. Big up for that. Then the sea parted. Leandro Trossard got the ball on the right wing, crossed it across. Gabriel Martinelli, header, bang, second goal. 2-0 up, game done. 2-0 up, game done. From that moment, the game was done. We just needed to know if we were going to try to keep the clean sheet or if something was going to happen and we're going to move on. And by the way, from the moment that we scored Gabriel's header in the 21st minute to the 26th minute when we scored Gabriel Martinelli's goal, we were just too dominant. We were just showing that we were too skillful, where we were too we are too good. It looked so easy. We made it look so easy. We made it come so easy. We made it look it looked like it was nothing to us. We just boom, ba, boom, bow, bitty, bow, 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 and then we're 2-0 up. And I was like, wow. It was Trossard, nice little dink over to Gabriel Martinelli for the header, and Gabriel Martinelli absolutely embarrassed the defender from Fulham, getting in front of him and just being completely unmarked, jumping for the header. It was amazing. It was a practice session. I agree with you, Jacob. It felt like a practice session for the first half hour, first 45 minutes. It felt like a practice session. They basically People were paying to watch London Coney at Fulham. That's what it was. That was offside, was not clear, and obvious error. The offside was offside. The offside was offside. I just showed it earlier. If you want to replay it and rewatch it, you can rewatch it, but it was offside. The offside was offside. Now, moving on from thing and going into the Gabriel Martinelli goal. I thought Gabriel Martinelli's goal, he took it well, and he's threatening. Let's be honest. Trossard has absolutely unlocked Gabriel Martinelli to another level, and Trossard is crossword. Yeah, Leandro Trossard. Yeah, he was crossing the ball very well today. His delivery was really good. And to wrap things up, Martin Odegaard's goal was too easy. We made Martin Odegaard's goal. We made Martin Odegaard's goal. We made Fulham look silly. We made Fulham look like a pub team. We made Fulham look like a joke. We made Fulham look like nothing. That's the reality. We made Fulham look like nothing. We resorted them to nothing. We absolutely bossed them. United fans are blaming Anthony Taylor for the red on Casemiro. You know what? United fans can keep crying about Casemiro's red. We're going to talk about that later. But yeah, this right here, Leandro Trossard, let's be real. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 1,000. We knew Leandro Trossard was good. We knew he was Premier League experienced. But did we expect this type of performance from him coming back from injury? Guys, this is a guy who just got injured in the game against Bournemouth. Two games later, he comes back. 1 game and a half later, he comes back and he does that. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm shocked how quick he recovered and how well he performed. No, in the second half, you didn't even watch it, ? What are you talking about in the second half? I didn't watch the Manchester United game. I'm going to have to watch it to get to talk about it. I can't really speak on the Man United game. We found our Cazorla 2.0. That might be the reality. He might be Cazorla 2.0. Did you see how ambidextrous he is with the fact that he switched his feet in the middle of the thing and took a crazy shot with his left and it was so close? He could have easily got the second goal for us. He was so close to getting that goal. His pace is still there. 100% his pace is still there. He's rapid. He's rapid compared to some of these other guys. And you know what? I don't want to do this whole thing where it's Mudryk every time. Mudryk. But we gotta be honest. We got to be honest. Did we think when we got Leandro Trossard over Mudryk that he was going to be this big of an outperformer in comparison to Mudryk? Did you think? Because I thought once we got Leandro Trossard over Mudryk that it was going to be a situation where Leandro Trossard was Premier League proven, but I didn't think he was going to outperform Mudryk this much. He's absolutely killing it. He's got 5 assists, 1 goal, and in 10 games to Mudryk's 7 games, 1 assist. Just showing Mudryk and these guys absolute levels over there at Chelsea. The Leandro Trossard Masterclass well and truly is on. As I've already said, the hat-trick of assists, that is a record in its own that he broke. Right, he broke that record already. Then you have the situation where he broke the other record where we were talking about the away from home team scoring getting 3 assists. What a performance! What is going on? The guy is just too good. The guy is just too good, and I'm not going to say anything negative about Leandro Trossard because the guy, he's taken Eddie Nketiah's spot. Now, before we get into other talking points, I just want to give a quick shout out to Mikel Arteta. Mikel Arteta reaching his 100th Arsenal. Mikel Arteta has now reached his 100th Arsenal game. He's now coached his 100th Arsenal game, and that is a massive milestone. 100 wins with Arsenal. Mikel Arteta now has under his belt. This is a guy who came in through one of our most turmoilous, one of our most dangerous times as a club where we were struggling for form. We had players that were terrible. He took a gamble on us, and for him to now have 100 wins, Mikel Arteta to already have 100 wins as Arsenal manager is a testament to his improvement of this team. It's a testament of how much this team has improved. I want to know how many games he did it under, because this must be some sort of record, because Mikel Arteta, as a manager, has been outstanding. We cannot dispute that. He's been an outstanding manager. He has coached us since, what was it, 2019? What was it, 2019? Was it 2020 summer? 2019 December he came in. 2019 December he came in, and then since he was appointed 2019 December till the 20th of December 2019 till now, he's now had over 100 wins as Arsenal manager. I'm not gonna lie to you. You have to give him 100% credit there. He's coached in 167 or 68 games. In 168 games, he's only drawn and lost 68 times. That is impressive. We gotta give Mikel Arteta a little bit of credit. Everyone in the chat, put some round of applause for Mikel Arteta, and we're just gonna keep it moving on to the next topic before we go any further. But this is to give you guys a show. So this was a couple days ago. Wikipedia still haven't updated it, but he now has 100 wins. He now has 100 wins, and if I'm not mistaken, these are still the same. So he has 44 losses and 26 draws. I think the stats are not updated, but there's Wikipedia for you. Sometimes it's not all fully up to date. But Mikel Arteta, we got to give it up to him. He managed to get in 167 games or something like that, 68, 69 games, however many games it was. It's in and around 170, actually. So in and around 170 wins. He got 100 wins already. Big up to Mikel Arteta, man. Big up to Mikel Arteta. Now, moving away from Leandro Trossard and everything, let's just look at this right here. Our goal tallies, ladies and gentlemen. Our goal tallies this season has now already overtaken our goal tallies of last season. Our goal tallies of this season has already overtaken our goal tallies of last season. This season compared to last season, we are absolutely head and shoulders 10 times better than what we were last season. Last season, we finished the season with 61 goals. This season already, we have like 60-something plus goals. We are absolutely flying, and I don't need to tell you guys that, but just so you guys know, the goal difference between what we had last season and what we have this season, let me just show you this. Look at this, okay? So this is this season, right? 62 goals, goal difference of plus 37 with 66 points. The whole season last season, we ended the season with 69 points and 61 goals. We are close to overtaking our points tally from last season, and we are close to we already have overtaken our goal tally from last season. Last season's goal tally for Arsenal, if you guys don't know, was 61. We're currently on 62. We are 3 points away from equaling our goal tally from last season. If we go and beat Crystal Palace at home, we will have the same points tally that we had after 38 games last season. With how many games? With 27 or 20? With 28 games played, we could potentially have the same amount of points that we had last season. That just goes to show you the dramatic difference between this season and last season, ladies and gentlemen. That just goes to show you how big we are. No way Egal is reading ESPN, this garbage page. You know what? Forget ESPN. I'm showing you guys the actual league table. Arsenal's improvement has been stupendous. Amazing. I'm not trying to over dramatize it, but the reality is we have massively improved based on where we were last season. Based on where we were last season to now, we have dramatically improved. And another way I can show you guys that we've massively improved is the fact that we run London. You guys know London is red. You guys know London is red. But somehow, some way, every time we go to London's other London sides, we somewhat struggle or we somewhat find issues to win. This season has been completely different. Away from home, we've actually performed easier than we have away from at home. So look at this. Fulham away, 3-0 victory. Chelsea away, 1-0 victory. Tottenham away, 2-0 victory. Palace away, 2-0 victory. Brentford away, 3-0 victory. We have won every single one of those games. And we've done it comfortably too. This is just showing you guys, forget about the banter that we run London and everything. This is just showing you guys another step in how we've improved. we've first gone and said, you know, we need to improve our performances away from home. We need to control games better away from home as we do at home. Because first you improve your home record, then you improve your away record. Then you can say, you know what, you're good in all fronts. And that's what we've done. We went in and we worked hard to improve our records away from home. And not only did we improve our record, we're improving it to a historic rate at this moment in time. Historic rate. Forget about the hat trick of assists. Forget about the comparisons between all these guys. If we can continue to keep these kind of away performances, not only will we win the league, we will have a historic Arsenal season, which we already have started, and we most likely end it on a record point tally that we've never had before. That is a reality, right? That is the honest truth of the situation there, right? This is great to see. This is great to see. You gotta love this kind of things, right? Now, quickly bringing it back to what did you guys think? What did you guys think was? Let me know in the comment section what you guys thought were the 5 things that stood out for you the most. 5 talking points that you thought were the most interesting talking points on the day. Just let me know 5 talking points that you guys thought were interesting in the Fulham Arsenal game. Because for me, when I look at these games, Leandro Trossard is 100% one of the major talking points, no question about it. Away clean sheet is another major talking point, with Ramsdale on the defense keeping another clean sheet. We're gonna have to talk about Gabriel Jesus returning. That is another massive deal, because with Gabriel Jesus out, we had to find other solutions. Now that he's back, our bench is looking strong. Our bench is looking stronger than ever. Our bench is looking like it can compete. It can compete for major honors. So we've already spoken about Leandro Trossard. We've already spoken about the fact that that our set pieces with Gabriel, because Gabriel's set pieces are out of this world, right? We absolutely dominated those guys. Now we got to talk about the guy himself. We got to now talk about Gabriel Jesus, because I think Gabriel Jesus coming on in this game shows that we are now ready to take the next step. I know you guys are going to say, what are you talking about? I'm going to tell you what I'm talking about. With Gabriel Jesus subbing on, we now find ourselves in a situation where we're going to be closer and closer to our full team. Our team's going to be close to being fully fit, fully available, fully ready for the remainder of the season. We're going to be fully available to take on the rest of the season. Gabriel Jesus returning is not only a good thing for us, but it's a good thing for the whole rotation of the squad. The amount of defensive pressure that this guy puts on teams, on top of his offensive awareness and ability to create chances and just to disrupt defenses and create chances on our end and help unlock defenses, we are going to have a different element. Now, we're going to talk about Eddie Nketiah and everything else another day, because with Trossard and Gabriel Jesus, that's my 1 and 2. These 2 right here are my 1 and 2. Love and respect to Eddie Nketiah, but these 2 are 1 and 2. That's the reality. Now, let me just see what people in the chat are saying. Saliba was a beast. When is Saliba not a beast? That is a question. When is Saliba not a beast? 1, Leandro Trossard. 2, Thomas Partey was immense. 3, the clean sheet. 4, Gabby returns. 5, passing game was spot on. I never really thought about the passing game. The passing game has been spot on for the last couple of weeks, if I'm not mistaken. We've been absolutely destroying teams and making it look simple. But once again, this is because they didn't play a low block. This is because Fulham did not play a low block. Fulham did not try to sit back and soak up pressure. Fulham tried to face us head on. What were they thinking? What were they thinking? Egal, would you bring back Balogun and let Eddie walk? It depends what the club want to do. Honestly, I wouldn't be against giving Balogun and Eddie a chance in preseason to see who can take the spot. But the reality is it's Jesus and then Trossard. And then it's Martinelli and then Trossard. Like, Emil Smith-Rowe and Eddie Nketiah are going to fall down the pecking order. But they're going to have a part to play in the season. They're still going to have a part to play, and they're still going to have a part to do something. The mentality and the approach was spot on. That is what we need. That is what we need from these guys. We need the mentality. We need the approach. We need these guys to do stuff that's going to help us. That is the reality. We always need these guys to push on. We need them to push on. Let's now get into the Arsenal player ratings. Obviously, let's be honest. Is it me, or is there going to be a lot of high ratings today? Let me know, because I think the man of the match is pretty much picks itself. No one disagrees, right? The man of the match picks himself. The man of the match is already, everyone knows who the man of the match is. Like, do we really have to dispute who the man of the match is in this game? It's the guy that everyone is going to go hug in every video. It's the guy who everyone's going to go hug. It's Leandro Trossard. Leandro Trossard is the man of the match. Leandro Trossard easily is man of the match. Leandro Trossard not only is easily man of the match, the hat-trick of assists and everything else is not happened in a long time. I think the last time we got a player who did a hat-trick of assists was actually Willian, who was supposed to play for the other team today, but he didn't really play for them. I'm just going to do this. Leandro Trossard, man of the match, no debate. No debate. No debate. Man of the match. Man of the match, Leandro Trossard, no debate about it. I don't want to hear about anybody else. If you guys think anybody else is man of the match, you really need to explain it to me why you think somebody else is man of the match. People saying 10 out of 10 for Leandro Trossard. I agree. I think this was a 10 out of 10 performance. I really do believe that was. I don't give out 10 out of 10s. I don't do 10s. I don't do 10 out of 10. But that was as close as it gets to a 10 out of 10. That is as close as it gets to a 10 out of 10 performance, ladies and gentlemen. What more does he do? What more does he have to do? He's done everything. He's done everything to deserve that high mark. Absolutely killed it. 10 out of 10. No question. Martinelli's up there too. Odegaard's up there too. Gabriel Magalhaes is up there too. The whole team was put in a great performance. It was not one individual. The whole team put in a great performance today. The whole team showed their class today. The whole team showed what they're made of today. The whole entire team showed us what they can bring to the table today. And I was really proud of the performance. Now let's get straight into the player ratings. Let's see what we think about the player ratings on this team. Okay, so we're gonna start with Ramsdale. We're gonna start with Ramsdale, and we're gonna work our way around. So we're gonna start with Ramsdale, and we're gonna work our way around. So people in the chat, let me know what you guys rate Ramsdale. Ramsdale had 2 saves, didn't really have to do much, but overall, I felt like Ramsdale was decent. I don't really have anything negative to say about Ramsdale for the game. I think he was quite positive on the day. I thought he made a couple of good saves, and overall didn't have much to do. He was very demanding and he was very controlling of the box during those set pieces, and made at least one really, really good save. So overall, I'll give him a 7 or 8 out of 10. Let me know what you guys think. 7 or 8 for Ramsdale. 7 or 8 for Ramsdale. I'm saying 7 or 8 for Ramsdale. Lowest I would go is a 7. Highest I would go is an 8. So let me know. 7 or 8. People saying 8, 7, solid. Big up Egal. Big up to you, Omar. Hope you're doing well in the chat. People saying made a great save, 7. You know what? Well, just to be fair here, because we're fair on the channel. Anytime there's a tie, we're gonna go 7. We're gonna go 0.5. Okay. Anytime you guys have a tie with me, we're gonna go 0.5. So between 7 and 8, I'm just gonna go 7.5. 7.5 for Ramsdale. Okay. So now moving away from Ramsdale, we're gonna go Ben White. I thought Ben White was solid. I don't know why Foot Mob was giving them such a low rating. Like if I show you guys, his duels were bad, but like overall performance, he wasn't that bad. Like I think giving Ben White a low rating wouldn't make sense. We kept a clean sheet. He slowed down Solomon. Solomon is supposed to be the most threatening guy on that right side. That right side is supposed to be threatening. If you guys know, Solomon and Robinson are supposed to be extremely threatening, but we absolutely shut them down. So based on that, I'm giving Ben White a solid 8. You know what? Since I gave Ramsdale a 7.5, I'm gonna give a 7. So 7 is good. Okay. 7 is good. So we're gonna give 7. Saliba, what are you giving Saliba? What are we giving Saliba? Saliba, guys, Saliba was out of this world. Look at this. 2 blocks, 7 clearances, 2 headers, 1 interception, 6 recoveries, 5 ground duels won. The only negative about him was he didn't win an aerial duel, but he was absolutely on form. And I thought he was going to score a goal. I'm giving Saliba the same as Ramsdale. I'm giving him a 7.5. You know what? I'm actually going to give Saliba an 8. I'm going to give Saliba an 8. Call me crazy. I'm going to give Saliba an 8. What are you guys saying for Saliba? What are you guys giving to Saliba and Gabriel? What are we giving Saliba and Gabriel, people? People saying 8 for Benny Blanco. Wow, you guys are giving high ratings today. 9 for Saliba. You know what? I was going to give him an 8, and I thought that was high. But I'm going to give him an 8. Guys, the guy was outstanding. We got to give it to him. Right? Then, the man, Gabriel Magalhaes. We got to give Gabriel Magalhaes a good rating. The guy, it's not about the goal, because it's not always about goals for defenders. Defenders are defenders first. But Gabriel Magalhaes, guys, he made that last ditch tackle block at the end that saved us from conceding. He scored a goal. He was solid. Defensively, he was on job. He made a block, a clear, 2 clearances, a header, and recovered for three things, and also won 2 aerial duels, 4 ground duels. Statistically was there. Eye test was there. He was just on job. We got to give Gabriel Magalhaes a high rating, in my opinion. If we're going to give Saliba an 8, we're going to give Gabriel an 8.5. You guys agree with that? Let me know what you guys think in that. And then Zinchenko kept it tidy, kept it good. He was cool, calm, collective. No issues from Zinchenko the whole entire night. I didn't think there was anything negative to say about Zinchenko. And he was part of a clean sheet. So I'm gonna give Zinchenko a 7.5, just like a 7 or 7.5. Actually, I'm just gonna give him a 7 and keep it moving. Thomas Partey. Woo! Thomas Partey. T. Woo. Zoom. Thomas Partey was amazing. Ladies and gentlemen. We got to give Thomas Partey a good rating. I'm saying Thomas Partey gets, if we're going to give Magalhaes an 8.5, we got to give Gabriel, we got to give Partey 8.5 also. Today, we're giving out high ratings. This was an outstanding performance. No question about it. Partey absolutely cleaned up house. He did everything. He was dribbling past people. He was shutting down defenses. He was controlling, dictating the game, dominating the midfield. 8.5 from him. 8.5 from him. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. People saying 8.5, 8.5, 8. People saying 9. Partey's hard. Yeah, Partey did good. Let me just share this with you guys 1 second. Let me share this screen. So this is the screen where I'm typing in everything as we're doing this, so you guys can see what we're typing in as we go. So we're gonna give Partey an 8.5. 8.5 per Partey. 8.5 per Partey. Okay. So we keep it moving for Partey. Granit Xhaka was good, but he could have been better. Granit Xhaka was good, but he could have been better, ladies and gentlemen. He could have been better. I thought he could have done better. I thought he could have done more. I thought he could have scored at least 2 or 1 goal. He could have contributed with more in the final third. He had that chance where he could have made it 2-0 or 3-0 at the time. But overall, he was really good. His job is not to score goals. His job was to help control the midfield, and he did that. So I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10 on the night. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section about his contribution. They gave him an 8. Now, Martin Odegaard. Similar to Thomas Partey, I'm going to give Martin Odegaard a high rating. I thought he scored his goal well. I thought he dictated the game. I thought it was a great captain's performance. I thought he deserves an 8.5 out of 10. Let me know what you guys thought about Let me know what you guys thought about his performance in the chat. People saying 9, SJ saying 9, 8, 9s. You know what? I think because there's Martinelli still and Trossard to go, I'm going to save the higher ratings for them. But just to keep consistent, I'm going to give another 8.5 for my man Martin Odegaard. Saka, I thought Saka was good. I feel like if he doesn't come out of the game with a goal or assist, we give him low ratings, but he was solid even without that. He was solid even without the goal. Uh, I, I feel like giving him a 7 also. No question about it. People saying Odegaard 8.5, 8.5, 8.5 for Odegaard, 7 for Saka. What are we saying, people? 7 for Saka, 7.5, 7.5. What's the 0.5 for Saka? He didn't end up with anything. He was solid though, but he just didn't end up with that final third. Contributing in the final third with the goal or an assist, but he did everything else. So I'm giving him a 7. But I just feel like what would have put him over the edge would be at least a goal, assist, or a chance that he would have contributed into the final third. But he definitely contributed in the game. Definitely helped us win this game. Definitely made a big difference in the match. So I think his 7 is fair. Gabriel Martinelli, immediate 9. He got a goal originally disallowed off an own goal. From the opening minute, movement was great. Everything about him was great. He gets a 9 because the other guys got an 8.5. He gets a 9 on the day. I thought he was outstanding on the day, and I think Gabriel Martinelli is a real bright light in this team at this moment in time. He's really shining with Leandro Trossard in the team, and he's showing his earlier season form. So I think a 9 for Martinelli is fair. People saying 8.5 for Martinelli. People saying 9.5 for Martinelli. 8.8 for Martinelli. I think a 9 is fair, ladies and gentlemen. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. If you disagree, let me know why you disagree, not just the rating at all. But yeah, so, and he struck the woodwork. I forgot about that. Leandro Trossard, 10 out of 10. Perfect performance. No question about it. Hat trick of assists. Came in off the injury. Did what he had to do. Showed us what he's made of. Leandro Trossard has been the January signing that has changed the way that we look at our bench. He has transformed our bench. Gabriel Martinelli, Jesus, Trossard, Saka, Reece Nelson, Emil Smith-Rowe. We just have a plethora of attacking talent. Eddie Nketiah. We are so blessed at this moment in time. And Leandro Trossard's ability to cross the ball, ability to pass the ball, ability to find spaces in the final third, ability to interchange with Martinelli back and forth, with Saka back and forth, giving teams headaches on who to mark, on who to defend, on where to go, just allowed us to get that extra bit of comfortability in this game. And that's why he is getting the second 10 out of 10 performance in Arsenal history, with as Egal Talks Football history, as I have been on this channel. Even when Mkhitaryan got a friggin' hat trick, he didn't get that. I think the only other person I've given it to is what do you call it? Aubameyang, when he might have gotten a hat trick against Valencia. That's the last time I remember giving a high rating. This performance right here, Leandro Trossard gets a 10 out of 10, and this is historic. 10 out of 10 don't happen all the time. Man of the match, 10 out of 10, no question. We keep it moving after the Trossard one. Now, with the rest of the guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't feel like rating them too high, too much. Tomiyasu was barely on. Fabio Vieira was barely on. We barely got to see Gabriel Jesus. Reece Nelson, we've seen him for a decent bit. We can give him a 5. We can give him a pass. Kieran Tierney, I didn't see him enough, but I can give him a 5, give him a pass. And then the rest of the guys, I'm not even going to rate them. The rest of the guys, I'm not even going to rate them, right? The rest of the guys, I'm not going to rate them because I felt like at that point the game was done. But yeah, that's the player ratings, guys. That's that. And I'm just going to say, now we relax. We sit back, kick back, relax, because we are now still restored the 5-point lead ahead of Manchester City. We have restored the gap between Man City and ourselves, and we have now gone back to the summit. We are now back at the top of the table as we were 5 points clear before the weekend. Nothing has changed. The title race is still the same. I'm going to be back with another video at 8 o'clock with the rest of the boys. And for now, I bid you guys adieu. But before I go anywhere, I just want you guys to do me a favor. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And if you guys want to check out more of my content, I'll be putting out shorts on today's win. Make sure you check it out. You guys have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. And I bid you guys adieu. My name's Egal. This has been Egal Talks Football. And if you've gotten this far in the video and you haven't already subscribed, please do. Okay, people? We're out of here. You guys have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day. Peace out, people. Love for the love.